Senseless. That, I'm still trying to get through, and I know his family is as well. And you got a lot of people that's mourning.
Family and friends tonight remembering the man killed in a shooting on Main Street in St. Charles. Larico Martin was killed when another man shot him following a dispute over the holidays. Martin was a father and a middle school coach. Marcel Foster is charged with first-degree murder. A police officer says he witnessed the shooting while doing foot patrols as bars were closing. While someone is in custody for that shooting, there are dozens of homicide cases in the St. Louis metro that remain unsolved.
In the city alone, efforts to solve crimes are often hampered by a lack of witnesses. News 4's Kim St. Ange details the roadblocks detectives continue to fight. Kim?
Sam, right now investigators are right here at police headquarters downtown trying to solve some of these cases, and sadly some of these could end up sitting cold for decades. Tonight we are hearing from a grieving mother who's sharing her story over 10 years and still no arrest.
He was well loved, respectful, loved school.
Darren Thomas would have been 46 now. He was shot and killed 10 years ago in North St. Louis City. His killer has never been found.
I just wish and pray that the person that committed the crime just step up.
Part of the problem police keep running into is the lack of tips.
They need all the pieces to the puzzle in order to go get a warrant for someone.
That's Lisa Pashota with Crimestoppers, an anonymous tip line covering 20 counties in the St. Louis metro on both sides of the river.
So what is the problem? Why don't people speak up?
More people did this last year. Pashota says the number of tips for homicides went up more than 20%. 347 tips came in last year compared to 281 in 2019.
I think a little bit of that is the fact that we are sequestered and we're, people are looking for things to do and they're on their devices, they're on their TV, they're on their phones.
In 2020, over $50,000 was given out in rewards for tips that led to an arrest. Last year, the city approved the Justice for St. Louis Families Fund, which increases the reward amount to $10,000 for information that leads to the arrest of anyone who committed a murder in the city, hoping it will lead to more tips. The biggest challenge in getting tips, Pashota says, is people thinking they're not truly anonymous.
No one knows you called. We don't have caller ID. We don't have traces on the web or the email.
Those tips could mean closure for grieving mothers like Gloria.
Why would you rather see a person suffer? A child grow up without a dad, a mother suffering 10 years plus, and wondering just what happened, why?
So the number of tips that came into Crimestoppers in 2020 for all crimes overall, that was also up compared to 2019, but a smaller increase, about 9%. We do have the number to Crimestoppers right now on the bottom of your screen. You can call it. That number is 1-866-371-TIPS. You have another option, that is you can text STL in your tip to CRIMES. Live downtown, Kim St. Ange, News 4.